Hey guys, second video. The first video I talked about starting problems with your Arctic Cat 1000 Thundercat. Gets to the compression stroke and it just quits. You basically got to throw it in gear, rock the quad, get it past the compression stroke, then hit the button and it fires right up. Number one thing, always have a fully charged battery. I got the Arctic Cat battery tender hooked up to it right now that I just bought, $50. It's working great so far. This battery actually was a little low, but it might have been for me trying to start it previously. It's on there right now. I just put the new starter in. What happens on these Arctic Cats, if you follow the first video, starters burn up on these things very quick, especially if you have a dead battery or a low battery. You'll burn them right up. They just don't have the ump to turn these twins over like the singles used to. So basically, took out the old starter, I put a new starter in. Starter for these Thundercats are about $150 from a local dealer. Battery tender $50. It's going to be a great investment. Plug it in all the time. I already see a big difference in it. Took me about 5 minutes to put the starter back in. You got two 10mm bolts and hook your positive wire back up to it. Don't crank it down hard. Just snug it. Put a little bit of grease around it and put your boot back over it. Because what I did notice when I took off the old one is that from all the mud, water, and everything, the bolt that your positive wire hooks up to on the starter gets pretty corroded. And it was a bear trying to disconnect that. So basically, put a little grease on it, put your red cat back over the top of the end of it, go through. The only thing you have to remove on these in order to pull the starter is on the right side of it, you have your snorkel. The snorkel tube that runs down. Need to basically remove that. That's the only thing you need to remove to get in there. It's two clamps with a Phillips head screwdriver. That's really it. I got the battery tender on it. We just put in the starter. Went through, checked everything, cleaned everything, greased everything. Just my way of putting it back right. So we're going to turn the key on now, and before it would never start by just hitting the green button. It would never do that. Usually it was or rock the bike in gear and hit it, and it'd start right up. So basically, we're going to give it a shot. This is the first time. I've only owned the bike maybe 3-4 months. Bought it used, so this is the only issue I had with the Arctic Cat. So here we go. Make sure, turn it on, make sure the fuel gets up there, give it a second. Firing right up. That's the first time in 3 months that it's done that. When I first bought it, I thought it just had a low battery, which may have been a little bit, but it's not bad at all. It's reading right at like 13. 12, 13, so we're looking really good. Like I said, these bikes nowadays are like $14,500 to buy them, $14,500. You can find them cheaper. Toledo has one on sale for $14,200. So basically, it's an expensive quad, but they're very durable, and there's not a lot of issues they have with these. The only issues you're going to see is maybe the starting issue. Maybe need the valves adjusted after 1,000 miles if it gives you a hard time starting. This one only has 400 miles. I gave $6,000 for it. I got a really good deal. So basically, that's it. I'm happy, and it's time to go ride. Catch you later.